As the state deals with a massive budget shortfall, Fox 8 News uncovers millions in taxpayer dollars paid for items that were reported missing or stolen.
Yeah, those items include everything from a golf cart to a playground ride to a prison whirlpool. Kimberly Kurth has our latest investigation off the books.
The numbers are startling. Your hard-earned tax dollars paid for thousands of items that are nowhere to be found.
It shows that a variety of people aren't doing their jobs or doing them well.
I think it's terrible. I didn't realize that much stuff is missing. I'm going to get a job for the state, collect up on some stuff, you know?
Fox 8 obtained this list of what the state calls unlocated property, items purchased by state agencies with your money. Documents show in 2015, more than $12 million worth of that property was reported missing. In 2016, nearly $7 million. And in just the first 2 months of this year, over $1.4 million. State Representative Cameron Henry had a strong reaction when we showed him what our investigation uncovered.
It's embarrassing.
And the bigger picture shows the state can't account for nearly $2 million worth of laptops reported unlocated since 2015. There's also hundreds of dollars worth of guns that are either missing or stolen, a walk-through metal detector, even a merry-go-round.
And though these might seem like small items, it goes to a bigger picture of being, just taking care of the taxpayer dollars.
One salad bar sandwich, $16,000.
Wow. So sandwich, salad bar, all right? So we're talking about a big old piece of equipment, probably one of them stainless steel jobs with the glass on it. And it's missing. So that did not get stolen, most likely. But it was purchased in 2016. See, that just don't make any sense.
And Louisiana's legislative auditor is concerned by our findings.
We're talking millions of dollars here. And when we see where the state is now with its budget, what should taxpayers take away from that?
Well, I think taxpayers should do what we're doing. I think they should insist that their public servants do track the property.
Prepara says state policy dictates anything bought with state money that's $1,000 or more must be tagged and recorded. Then each year, state agencies are supposed to take inventory to make sure those items are accounted for. If the item isn't located after 3 years, it drops off the list. He says some agencies are doing a good job of keeping up with your tax dollars, while others aren't.
Every agency has a lot of property, so it's important to maintain it. It seems to be a recurring theme in audit reports. The Recovery School District, we have reported for 10 years in a row that they have not properly managed their property.
Since 2014, the Recovery School District has reported nearly $6 million worth of missing state property, including a softball pitching machine. At the Louisiana Superdome, a nacho food cart went missing in 2016, as well as nearly $3 grand worth of vinyl love seats. And the Department of Corrections reported it lost nearly $40,000 worth of cows. Also on the agency's unlocated property list, a $1,500 horse named Front Barn Black, listed here as Sexy Black, and a nearly $11,000 whirlpool.
It's breathtaking that the Department of Correction would need a whirlpool in the first place. It's even more shocking that somehow they were able to misplace it. I don't even understand how that's possible.
I gotta ask you, how do you misplace a cow? Let alone one, but about a dozen.
I'm not sure how you do that. Most likely, I would guess, they don't turn up missing. Rather, it was probably sloppy bookkeeping. And I think, a lot of the property that we see is unlocated. That's really what happened. It got surplused, it was moved to a different location, and now they can't go back and find it where it's supposed to be.
Some might even say, though, if you had that kind of bookkeeping in a private industry or company, that person would lose their job, likely.
Yep, there ought to be consequences, right.
The Recovery School District says over 89% of the items reported unlocated were items missing from previous years. The Superdome GM says 5 of the 11 items reported missing last year were located. And the Department of Corrections believes the missing horse most likely passed away in 2006. The whirlpool, we're told, was used for the physical therapy of offenders. It was built into the ground and at a prison that closed in 2012. And the agency says it's not uncommon to have cattle go missing since they're roaming on 18,000 acres. Kim.